Who has the best YouTube tool to help you get more views and more subscribers?
Tubebuddy versus VidIQ.
That is the question we're going to answer in this video, so let's get started. Hey there, it's Steve from It Makes Sense, where we give you the tools, the tips, and the strategies so you can start a YouTube affiliate marketing business, because it just makes sense to have time and financial freedom. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. I have both full versions of Tubebuddy and VidIQ because I wanted to put together a apples to apples comparison. And at the end of this video, I'll let you know which one that I recommend the most. And actually the answer surprises me because I went into this already having a preconceived notion of which one I thought was better. So I'm going to break this down into 5 different sections. The first section is going to be the keyword research. The second is going to be the competitor analysis. The third is going to be the upload tools that both provide you. The fourth is going to be the other options. And the fifth will be the pricing. So let's start with the first comparison, which is the keyword research tools. All right, I'm in YouTube, I'm on my homepage, and let's start with Tubebuddy. And we're gonna search for intermittent fasting. And right here, you can see the Tubebuddy Search Explorer, and let's go through what this is telling me. So the first thing is the keyword score, and this is telling me that this is poor because it has really high search volume, but is really competitive. So these scores are based on 0 to 100, and I'm going to come back and I want to show you what click here for weighted is, show you some more things that you can do with Tubebuddy. Down here you can see some related searches based on intermittent fasting. So these are other longer tail keywords. Right here are the most used tags within these videos that are showing up on the search results. So let me come back here for the click here for weighted, and if I click on this, it gives me more information. So right here, it's telling me that it has a lot of search volume. The competition's poor because there's a lot of competition, and I probably won't be able to optimize this very well because there's so many videos. What I like about Tubebuddy is it's telling me how many videos are showing up in these search results. So there's 1.6 million videos in the search results for intermittent fasting. Now this is based on unweighted, but if I want to look at it how I would rank for this based on my own channel's authority, I can click weighted and it shows me that the score didn't change. It's still a really poor keyword to rank for because it's pretty broad and it's pretty competitive. So that's the difference between weighted and unweighted. And then over here you can see some of the other related key terms, other related searches. So if I wanted to click on this, I can get a score for intermittent fasting results. And then right here, these are all the different tags, common video tags that these videos are using in their own videos. So that's another good feature of Tubebuddy. So that is Tubebuddy and the Search Explorer. Let's go back to the home page, and I want to turn Tubebuddy off and turn VidIQ on. So let's go here. Let's turn Tubebuddy off, turn VidIQ on. All right. Now let me refresh my page. All right, now that VidIQ is on and Tubebuddy is off, let's search for intermittent fasting again and show you the differences between these two. All right, here is VidIQ's search panel, and you can see it looks different than Tubebuddy's. It gives you some stats on this keyword. It's giving me the video with the highest views, the number 5.9 million, average views 1.2 million, average subscribers added last day, how many videos added in the last 7 days, closed captioning, average age for the videos. Over here is the overall score if you were to try to rank this in search results. So it's giving me a score of 55 out of 100, 0 being the worst, 100 being the best. Here, volume is good. So red is bad, green is good in VidIQ. So right now it's telling me that there's a high search volume for this, but it's also telling me that this is a really competitive keyword. It's giving me top channels for the search term. So Thomas DeLauer, Tech Insider, and Today for intermittent fasting. And then it gives me some related keywords. So if I wanted to see more, I can show all 347 keywords. And then right here is something I really like. It gives me related queries from Google Trends, which is really nice. So right here, you can see that intermittent fasting diet is trending. It has a score out of 100, and it's pulling this data right from Google Trends. And then it just gives me some trending videos for the search term. To get to vidIQ's keyword research tool, they call it their keyword inspector. So let me come up here and type in intermittent fasting. And then right here, it gives you different stats. So most used is the most used keywords in the top 10 trending videos, search volume, competition, and overall score. So you can see for intermittent fasting, it's got really high search volume, it's got high competition. So this might not be a keyword, especially as a small channel, for a keyword that I'm going to try to rank for. So what I would do would be look for low competition and good search volume. And I would scroll through here. I'm not going to do that right now, just to look for other keywords that are related to intermittent fasting. So this is vidIQ's keyword research tool. Now my preference is Tubebuddy just because I think it's laid out a little bit better, and I like how it gives me the weighted versus unweighted, and I also like how it gives me the number of search results, how many videos are in the search results for intermittent fasting. So my overall winner for this section is
Winner, Tubebuddy.
All right, now let's move on to the competitor analysis section. And since I'm already on vidIQ, let's just start with vidIQ. So let me show you some of the things that you can do with vidIQ to spy on your competitors. So let's pretend that this video here today was one of my competitors. So let me click on this video. And over here, you can see the different stats on this video. So it gives you really good stats in terms of this competitor video. So it gives me the overall vidIQ score, how many views per hour this channel is getting. And to me, this is one of the best things that vidIQ gives you, because this is telling me that this video shot back in 2018 is still getting 146 views per hour. Why that is important is because just because a video has a high number of views, which this one does, it has over 800,000 views. If it's still getting a high views per hour, that is telling me that it's still relevant. So for instance, an old topic, let's say the iPhone 5 or the original iPhone, might have had videos that had 1 million views, but it's not getting high views per hour anymore because that's no longer relevant. So that's something I really like about vidIQ. It gives me how many Instagram followers they have, Facebook followers. I go into a deeper dive on what all of this means in my vidIQ video. Like I said, there's a link down below. So it gives me this video versus your channel average. Since my channel average is, I don't have 2.2 million, this is probably not a fair comparison, but it just gives me all of this great information about this video. It gives me the tags they're using, where they're ranking. So they're ranking #1 in intermittent fasting. They're giving #1 in fasting results. And if I wanted to create a video similar to this, all I have to do is come over here and then copy those tags. And then in my video, all I have to do is just paste them. And I've stolen their tags, which I don't recommend you doing, but you could do that here. So another feature of vidIQ, let me come back over here. And this is related to that views per hour. So I can come over here and I can go to their trending. And this is giving me all of their videos that are getting the highest views per hour. So for instance, this video 2 days ago is getting 28,000 views per hour. And then you can look for some older videos, like 2 years ago, this is still getting 4,600 views per hour. So this is another great way that you can use vidIQ to spy on your competitors. And if you wanted to, you can add them as a competitor. Let me show you what that does. So if I come over here, and if I go to competitors, these are all the people that I've listed as my competitor. And then it gives me the videos they've put out this week, the past 48 hours, this month, and then I can do all time. It gives me their views. So if I was already on views per hour, so Think Media, In the past, this month, they're still getting 503 views per hour for this one video. So I can look at, this is a great way to look at what your competitors are doing. And if you can search on this views per hour, you can see, I might want to do this specific video. So this is VidIQ's competitor analysis. Now let's move over to Tubebuddy. So this is Tubebuddy's Videolytics. This is similar to VidIQ. So it's telling me how many views, how many comments, how many likes and dislikes, how many likes on Facebook or upvotes in Reddit, 18 mentions in Twitter, the whole channel. So 255 million views on this Dr. Oz's channel. It also here gives me tags that I could use. And if I click on show search rankings, it tells me where it's ranking in search. So it's ranking number 2 in intermittent fasting, number 2 in intermittent fasting spelled incorrectly. That's interesting. 2 for fasting weight loss. And then if I come down here, if I come right here, I can hit copy to, and this is where I can do the same thing. I can copy all of these tags, and if I were to do a similar video, I could just paste them into my video. Now let me show you what this Channelytics button does. So if I click on this, it's going to take me to Dr. Oz's channel. I pause this. Oops, I don't mean to click on that. I want to pause it. And this shows me how I compare, my channel compares to Dr. Oz's. And this is a totally unfair comparison because I don't have the views nor the subscribers that he does. But this is where you can compare, views in the last 30 days, subscribers in the last 30 days, videos in the last 30 days. You can see their channel tags. And this is just another way you can get more information on your competitors using Tubebuddy. All right, the other thing I want to show you is if I go to this Tubebuddy icon here and I click on website tools and I go to competitors, it'll take me to my own website that I have in Tubebuddy. And I only have one competitor listed in here, and that's Nick Nimmin, which is, again, unfair comparison. But if I go to scorecard, it'll show me how I am doing versus him. Again, not doing nearly as well because I don't have the amount of views or the amount of subscribers, but this is just another way that you can spy on your competitors to see what they're doing versus what you're doing. So you can see subscribers per day, uploads per day, most recent uploads. You can see how your thumbnails look versus their thumbnails, most viewed videos. So this is Tubebuddy's competitor analysis. Now, compared to VidIQ, I really like VidIQ's competitor analysis. So this time the winner is
VidIQ.
Now let's take a look at the upload tool. So when you go upload a video, the tools that each of these programs gives you. So since I'm already on Tubebuddy, let's stick with Tubebuddy. Get out of here. Close this down. Let me go back to my channel. Let me scroll down. Since we're talking about Tubebuddy, let's do the Tubebuddy video. So edit video. And the first tool is more of a productivity tool. It is the upload defaults. And you can create different templates here depending on the type of video you are creating. So for instance, this is YouTube related video. So I have different things in my description based on that. If I wanted to have different, so for instance, I have I have my title, description tags. That's my affiliate marketing. If I wanted to apply that, it would change out my descriptions and whatnot. Right here is best practices. So title between 20 and 70 characters, get a like on Facebook, just different tasks that you can complete to make sure you're doing the best you can to have your video show up in search results. Now, if I scroll down here, these are the tags. If I scroll down here, these are Tubebuddy's recommended tags. So let me search or sort by score. And right here, you can see Tubebuddy for YouTube 2020. It has a score of 66. It's green. If I'm not using this tag, Tubebuddy is recommending that I use this tag if I'm not already. And it doesn't look like I am. So I can go through here and add tags that are relevant to my video that Tubebuddy thinks will help my video rank in search. For instance, how to use Tubebuddy for YouTube in Hindi. That's not relevant to my channel, so I would not use that tag. But the tool that I like the best is if I click on this and I go to SEO Studio, This is where it helps you optimize your video. So if I click on how to get more views with Tubebuddy, that is the keyword I'm trying to rank for. I hit start. Now it's going to go through, search through my title, search through my description, and see if I'm properly optimized. So right now I have a 95% score, which is really good, 100 being the highest and 0 being the worst. So then let me move on to the next one. It's going to take a look at my tags. Include your exact target keyword as the first tag. Let's add that now. But now I'm over, so that made my score 100. And let's see, which one could we get rid of? Tubebuddy Tag Explorer, so let's get rid of that. Let's go to next. Now what it's going to do is going to show me my thumbnail versus all of the other thumbnails that are showing up for search. So this is a really good tool. Oh, I'm ranking right here. So I can look to see, does my thumbnail draw your attention? Am I going to have a high CTR? This is a really nice feature. I like this here. And then I can hit next, and then yes, apply to my video, and now I'm done. So that is Tubebuddy. Now let me go over to VidIQ, and I will disable Tubebuddy and enable VidIQ, and we'll be right back. All right, now we have VidIQ enabled, Tubebuddy disabled. So let's go to the VidIQ video since we're talking about VidIQ. And right here you can see, let me scroll down. The first feature that I like is this SEO scorecard. It gives you your score, 73.6 out of 100. It gives you the checklist. One of the criticisms I have is I do have an end screen. I don't have closed captioning. I have shared this on Twitter, so it's not always accurate, this checklist, but it's just a good checklist you can go through to make sure you're doing everything you can to optimize your video. The next thing I really like is compare thumbnail and search results. So if I click on that, you can see this is how my thumbnail looks compared to the other thumbnails. This one really catches my attention. So if you don't like your thumbnail, you can change it. This is just a good way to do a scroll test to see if your thumbnail is catching someone's attention, because you want the highest CTR rate. The next right here is the tags. You can see right now VidIQ Review 2020, ranking number 2, VidIQ Review 6. And over here, this is VidIQ's version of what Tubebuddy had, which is recommended tags. Now, the one thing about this is recommended tags for VidIQ, you get these. But if you want to pay for the boost, which I am paying for the boost, you get to optimize, I think it's 40 videos every 40 days. But since I upload only twice a week, I never run out. So if I wanted to boost this video, now it goes through and it looks for all of the tags that would be best for this specific video. Now, I'm not going to go through this. I went through this in the VidIQ video, and I've already optimized this. I've already boosted this. You can see all the different scores here. So like I said, if you want to learn more about the boost, go check out the VidIQ video. Check out this video. And the other thing I like about the VidIQ tool is it tells you when is the best time to publish your video. So this is just overall, so it's saying 9 a.m., but I can change it based on the different days of the week. So that is VidIQ's upload tools that you can use to make sure that you optimize your videos so they show up high in the YouTube search results. So based on these two comparisons, my favorite and the winner is
Tubebuddy.
All right, now I want to show you some other features of these software programs that we didn't go over. So since I have VidIQ already activated, let's start with that. And the first feature that I want to show you is this real-time stats. This is great for us new YouTubers, especially when we're trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. And this just shows you how many hours watched in the past 12 months, in the past 60 minutes, in the past 48 hours, and you can customize what is shown on the top here. So that's just one feature. The other feature is, let me just do a quick search. Let's just do Photoshop pen tool, since this is a search I did. And when you are doing your search, especially if you're doing keyword research or search, right here it shows you how many subscribers for each of these videos that are showing up in the search results. So for instance, this video here, this channel has 2.1 million subscribers. Same thing with this one, 1.9 million subscribers. So that's really nice to see, because if I were to try to rank for this keyword like Photoshop pen tutorial, I'll know that I'm going up against some heavy competition with channels that have a lot of subscribers. So that's just a really good feature of VidIQ, one that I use all of the time, and I love it. So then the last one I want to show you is this over here. This is the channel audit. So if I click on this, this is going to run through my channel, and it's going to give me some really good stats that I can look at. So it's going to give me how my views are doing within the last month over month, and I'm up 61%, subscribers gained, and my watch time. It's telling me what content that I need to create more of, because this is content that I'm getting the highest views per hour, the highest engagement rate, the number of views, subscribers gained, and it also shows me the competition. And this is competition that I set. So I put in some really stiff competition. So for instance, Think Media, this video right here is getting 178 views per hour. So I might want to think about putting in some competition more with the same subscriber level that I have. And then it also tells me, content that's getting me the highest watch time, the highest total watch time, and the average watch time, my top retention percentage, my playlists. And then if I come down here, it tells me content that I could use more work. This is the lowest average watch time, the lowest like ratio, the lowest retention, and the lowest amount of views. And it also tells me average metrics over the last 30 days. So for instance, I have 66 titles that are too long, so I need to go change those. And then it just gives me some other stats that I can go over. For instance, two of my videos don't have cards in them. So this is a really nice feature of VidIQ, one that I use all of the time, and I really like this. So now let's go over to Tubebuddy. All right, I disabled the VidIQ extension and I have the Tubebuddy active. So the first feature I want to show you with Tubebuddy is, let me go to the YouTube studio and let me go over to comments. And Tubebuddy has this really nice feature here that'll help you organize your comments. So if I click on this, I can do comments that I have not replied to, that have replies which need to be followed up on, that contain a question. So I can look at this and see if there's any questions. So I'm gonna hit go, and it'll just analyze the comments to see if there are any comments that have questions that I need to answer. So once it comes up with that, here are some questions that, or some comments that have questions. I can filter it that I hearted. So this is just a really nice tool that Tubebuddy gives you to help you do your comments. So let me stop this. Let me show you the next tool that I really like. And to use this one, you're going to have to go up to Tubebuddy here. And then the one I want to show you is the retention analyzer. And this shows me the videos and the retention time. So for instance, if I sort on 1 minute, I can see this video here has a 10% retention rate at the 1 minute mark. So that's terrible. This is probably a bad example. This one has 15%. So if I know that, I can find a video that isn't particularly performing well for me. And what I can do is try to keep people on my channel using this knowledge. So for instance, here, this ClickFunnels walkthrough, I only have 15% at the 1 minute mark. So maybe I want to go and add a card at like the 50-second mark. So people see that card and maybe they will be enticed to click on it and go watch a different video. My goal is to try to keep people on my channel, on the platform as long as possible, because YouTube wants to keep people on YouTube for as long as possible. And if they are on your channel for a long time, that will help build your authority and they will show your videos more in the search results. So that is one of the features of Tubebuddy that I really like. The last one I want to show you is this A/B split testing. And this is probably my favorite tool and one that I use a lot. So what this is it does a A/B split testing of different thumbnails for a video so you can see which one performs better. So if I click on this right here, you can see I have two different thumbnails, and it's telling me that the variants, which is this one, is performing better than the original. So that tells me that this one should be the one that I go with, and you can keep running different split tests to find the optimal thumbnail that's getting you the highest CTR and the highest overall views and watch time, and I just love this. Now, I will say that this is only available in the top level pricing program for Tubebuddy, but it's one that I love to use, and that is Tubebuddy. So based on these different features, I am going to say the winner is...
Winner. It's a tie.
All right, the last thing I want to show you is the pricing. Now let's start with Tubebuddy. Now, Tubebuddy does have a free plan, but it also has the Pro, the Star, and the Legend. And if I just scroll down here, you can see it shows you the differences between all of the different plans. And I'm not going to go through this right now. If you want to, I'll leave a link down below and you can check out the different pricing plans. But the one thing that I want to point out is, if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, Tubebuddy wants to help. They call it the little guys out. So the Pro plan is cut in half. If you want to pay yearly, it cuts it even more. So that is one great thing about Tubebuddy. Now, in this review, I have the full Legend planned, so keep that in mind when you're watching this video. And like I said, if you want to check out everything that's available in the Legend plan, you can go to the pricing page and it'll show you. It pretty much has everything available to you. Now let's go over to the VidIQ pricing plan. They also have a free plan, but you get limited options. And then they also have their Pro, their Boost, and the Boost is what I have been showing you, which is pretty much unlocking everything that VidIQ has to offer. And I'm actually paying $49 a month. This is just starting. I think it's free. This goes to $10 a month after a few months, and then this is $49 a month. So based on this, I actually think that Tubebuddy has a better pricing plan, especially for new beginners, because they do cut their prices in half until you get to that 1,000 subscribers. So based on that, I think the overall winner in pricing is...
Winner. Tubebuddy.
Overall, if you're going to stick with one program, then I highly recommend Tubebuddy. But what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to continue with the full Tubebuddy plan, but I'm also going to stick with the VidIQ smallest plan because I really like that views per hour stat, and I also like seeing how many subscribers each channel has in the search results. That being said, you should test out both to see what tool you like better. Now, if you want to learn how to do keyword research using both tools, go check out this video right here where I talk about how to do keyword research. But if you don't want to watch that video, go watch this video down here, and that is a video that YouTube recommends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.